All names, photographs, and persons depicted on Fugitive Watch are presumed to be innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Hello, welcome to Fugitive Watch. I'm Mark Hinch, and we're taking a look at what's going on at fugitive.com. And I'm here with Scott Castrita and Mr. Steve Ferdine, both Fugitive Watch co-founders. And we're going to start off with, I don't know where this is, Steve, but it's case number 12302. It's a stabbing, I know that.
Yeah, that's right, Mark. This is a case out of the Santa Fe, New Mexico Police Department. It's an extraordinarily brutal crime. What happens on October 30th, an employee at the Santa Fe smoke shop steps outside the store for a break. Three suspects walk up to him, Mark, and without any provocation, they begin stabbing the employee. You can actually see the knife in the video. They continue to stab him even after he falls to the ground.
Wow, they ambushed him.
Yeah, exactly. The employee doesn't know these guys.
Was it a robbery? I mean,
no.
What was the perp? They were just.
We have absolutely no idea. It was completely unprovoked. The victim says he doesn't know these fellas. Then after they flee the scene, he runs back into
Like he runs back out and grabs his cell phone.
Yeah, yeah. Then you can see him coming outside and he's calling on his cell phone.
So there is no, they don't know who this guy is or who.
They have absolutely
retaliation for something maybe.
Yeah, well, they have no idea. The victim says he doesn't know him. He steps outside. They come in, they stab him, and that's about all we have so far. This is case 12302.
All right. Okay, we're going to move it over here to San Francisco. Scott, what's going on?
Yeah, Mark. These guys, these cowards, they go on the bus in San Francisco, and apparently there's a foreign exchange student. He's hearing impaired, and they try to grab his backpack. And what they do is they pepper spray him, and he struggles, and he ends up actually keeping his backpack. They don't get it from him, but when these guys flee, one guy, this guy, his name is Mohammed.
Not this guy. This is the guy that we're looking for.
No, this is the guy. We don't know who he is. Rahim Mohammed was caught, and he won't give up who this guy is. This picture was taken just prior to the robbery, so they know that this is the suspect, and they're trying to ID him, and they're thinking somebody out there has to know who he is. So the guy that he was working with was from Oakland, so we know this guy's got to be in the Bay Area. So we're hoping somebody out there could ID him.
And we have a picture of the Muhammad, this guy here. What's his name?
His name is
Rahim
Muhammad.
Okay.
He's 24 years old, and he's in custody.
You know Rahim, you may know who this is, and we could definitely use your help with that. Okay, on Facebook, and that's where the conversation is, on Facebook. This week we have a little bit of I guess it's a contest going on. Scott, why don't you tell us about it?
Yeah, well, you know what? On Facebook, we've been having a lot of fun doing some different things, and one of the things we came up with was the caption contest, and we're hoping to give away some T-shirts from this. So we're going to do this on a regular basis. As you can see, it's kind of a funny picture. Why don't you can log on to our Facebook page and give your own caption, and or vote for one if you like.
So we got a couple SWAT guys here in the encounter. It looks like a kitten, right?
Yeah. Now I want to tell you that no animals were hurt in the taping of this video or photo, but I did get one comment from somebody who was pretty upset with us and said that it wasn't a very tasteful photo because they have guns pointing at an animal. So I just want to let you know.
Little kitty cat.
Yeah,
actually so far some of the captions that people have submitted are pretty hilarious.
Okay, good, and you can check those out at our website, fugitive.com. Click on the Facebook link, and if you're on our Facebook likes, you'll see it there. Okay, we'll be right back after this message. Stay tuned.
Fugitive Watch is brought to you by Classic Car Wash, voted Silicon Valley's best car wash 7 years in a row. There are 4 convenient locations: Campbell, Los Gatos, San Jose, and Saratoga. Log on to ClassicCarWash.com for coupons and locations.
Bad boys.
I was chilling in my house, just watching my TV when I heard a knock on the door. I thought, who could that be? Surprised I found the police with a warrant for my arrest. Man, I was just trying to get some rest. Next thing I knew, I was in the county jail. And it never fails the fact that bad boys need bail. Bad boys bail bonds is who I called. And the courtesy and services topped them all. They worked it all out with a call on the phone. And before I even knew it, I was free to roam. Bad boys bail bonds, thank you for the loan.
Baby, because your mama wants you home.
All names, photographs, and persons depicted on Fugitive Watch are presumed to be innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Okay, welcome back. Fugitive Watch, fugitive.com, and we've got some more videos to look at here. This next one, Steve, this is in San Juan County, I believe.
That's right, Mark. In this case, it's coming out of the San Juan County Sheriff's Office in New Mexico, in a part of New Mexico commonly referred to as the Four Corners area. As you can see in the video, looks like it's a scene right out of a Hollywood movie. The suspect comes in. He's wearing a nylon stocking over his face. He jumps on the counter. He's pointing a gun at the victims. And there's even children in the store. He's got really no disregard for
yeah. I watched this video, the full version of it, and you see people come in, and there's people in the back of the store there that are just, I guess they just stay back there once these guys start robbing it. The lady's terrified there, you could tell.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at her holding her heart.
He's got an accomplice that I guess you can't see. He's a little bit off camera there.
Yeah, right. There's an accomplice, and you'll see him at the very end of the video. He's running out with some cases of beer. But this particular guy is he's out there after the money. The sheriff's office the only description they have of them is they believe they are two Native American males.
Okay,
yeah, that's pretty dangerous. These guys get that bold, sooner or later they're gonna end up hurting somebody.
All right. So if you know who these guys are or got any information, please let us know. 1-800-9-CAUGHT. All right, Scott, we're taking it to Half Moon Bay, California, in our backyard.
That's right. Half Moon Bay, over off San Mateo Road, these guys walk into a 7-Eleven, and apparently one guy walks up and starts talking to the clerk about lottery tickets or buying a lottery ticket, basically distracts the clerk. The other guy goes in the back room and grabs a sack of money, gets a pretty good, substantial amount of money, and they take off. So I'm sure
these are the best photos we have.
These are this is the best photos we have. They took them off the surveillance.
Do you know if there's any vehicle description or anything like that?
I do not believe there was a vehicle. Okay. There was no vehicle description on these guys. The clerk didn't even notice that the money was missing right away. Didn't realize that they had scammed her. So, if you're a business owner and you're out, you got to pay attention to that stuff because that's a pretty common scam.
Okay. That's video number 12-301 ID number in the Fugitive Watch search bar. If you look over there on the upper part of the screen there on the Fugitive Watch homepage, you'll see a little search bar. You can enter in the case number. In this case, you would put in 12-301, hit the search, and you'll go right to that story. And remember, you can call in your tips at 1-800-9-CAUGHT or text them to 408-355-0999. And we'll be right back.
La doctora Alicia Vázquez, con 10 años de experiencia, es especialista en pediatría. Atiende a niños recién nacidos y adolescentes, ofreciendo citas el mismo día. Para exámenes físicos y atención profesional de la salud de sus hijos, visite a la doctora Alicia Vázquez.
Target Masters Shooting Range in Milpitas offers a safe, family-oriented environment. Target Masters, with 17 clean, well-ventilated shooting lanes, also offers firearm and baton training for security officers, personal firearm training classes designed for ladies only, basic pistol and BFSC. Target Masters Pro Shop also offers the largest selections of guns and ammo in the Bay Area. So if you want to shoot, buy, sell, or trade guns, visit Target Masters or check us out on the web at www.thegunplace.com.
Names, photographs, and persons depicted on Fugitive Watch are presumed to be innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Okay, welcome back. This is the end of show number 197. Listen, if you're a fan of Fugitive Watch, you should be following us on Facebook. And Facebook is where all the conversation's happening. Here's a shot of our Facebook page here. We have the caption contest that we just talked about earlier going on. And we've got a lot of stories, a lot of fugitives, crime-related news. And we have this one story that it's not necessarily a fugitive, but Scott, why don't you tell us about it?
Well, this was pretty interesting. We put it up on our Facebook page, and we got some interesting conversation over it. Apparently, this woman here is suing the Pantego Police Department. She's saying that she was thrown up against a car and her breast burst. And
breast implants.
Her breast implant burst. And I watched the video, and according to the lawyer, she's named a lot of stuff that's going wrong with this person.
Now, we don't know if this department. There's no video. There's the officers weren't being videotaped by their patrol car or by anybody else on scene. So we don't know if her claim that she was roughed up by the officer is legitimate or not. It's going to be her word against his. Correct?
That's exactly it, because unless they pull out a witness, because they didn't have any video, it doesn't sound like, and it's a small police department.
And there are some goofy comments on the Facebook page, but there's also, there's an issue here.
Well, one of the things I found interesting, Mark, was that when they interviewed her attorney, one of the things the attorney was talking about was that the police department, the police officers, they need to be trained better. And so I'm kind of going, what do you mean? They have to be trained about,
dealing with breast implants?
Yeah,
we're not joking around. I mean, there's a lot. There's procedures when you arrest someone, how to search a woman and things like that. But what we don't know is we don't know if did the officer push her up against the car like she said? Was she resisting in some way? I mean.
Yeah, there's no way of knowing.
Guys that resist you, they don't think they should go to jail for something.
Well,
and next thing you know, you have to go hands-on with them.
Well, it's like you brought it up earlier, Mark. I mean, maybe cameras in the car.
Well, I put on there that maybe these departments should have cameras. If they can't afford cameras, then maybe they shouldn't be in the police business, and they should get the sheriff to do it or something like that. I don't know because I'm serious about that now. We're in the 21st century, and everybody else is videotaping the officers, so the department should have cameras in their cars and cameras on the officers. And this day and age, I just think it saves the officers, it saves the associations, it shows that the officers are doing their job, and it will stop false claims from being made. I'm not saying this is a false claim. I'm just saying that we got. Well,
we posted it because it's a very interesting story. Came out of the Newswire, and police officers sometimes. Actually, many times are victim of frivolous lawsuits.
Sure.
And we just thought this was very interesting, and we got some conversation going as to what people think. Some people think it's a frivolous lawsuit. Some people think it's a legitimate lawsuit.
It's an embarrassing lawsuit. Either way.
And old Bobby Gordon showed up on this one.
It's embarrassing, that's for sure.
Hey, check us out on Facebook. Join in on the conversation, and you'll find the Facebook link on the right side of the Fugitive Watch homepage there. And you can click on there and join. And we're also on Twitter, Scott, right?
Yes, we are on Twitter.
Okay.
Jump in there.
Steve?
Well, we want to remind all our viewers that many of the fugitives you see on our program may be considered by law enforcement to be extremely dangerous. Do not make any attempt to arrest, apprehend, or detain them. If you recognize any of these fugitives, call our hotline at 1-800-9-CAUGHT, or you can text us at tips@fugitive.com. Also, the other thing we want to mention is that many of these, or I should say all of these fugitives, are to be considered innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Okay.
Can we just write that on the screen so he doesn't have to say that every time?
Well, we just want to make sure that we make it perfectly clear because of we don't want to get sued.
Exactly, and everyone's innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah,
unless proven guilty. Sorry.
we have absolutely no money for legal fees.
Yes, we do. No. All right. Thanks a lot. Again, you can check us out at fugitive.com, on Comcast On Demand, and our Facebook page, as we said.
We have a YouTube.
And our YouTube channel.
Yeah, we have a lot of videos on our YouTube.
All right. And that's it. We'll see you next time on Fugitive Watch. We are shooting this every Friday, so it should be fresh every week. We should have our latest stories up there on the video. Thank you. That story just had to make an end.